Good morning, or night, or noon, or afternoon, or whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. It's good morning for me. Today we are going to talk about pricing your art. Pricing your NFT art. And I'm going to start it off with a lesson that I learned in the mindset that I came into this NFT space, and how it's transformed, like what I've learned has transformed how I'm now creating my art. So, or posting my art and pricing it. So, when I first came into the NFT realm, I, of course, heard all of the numbers and I was like, all right, so this person, people, his piece sold for 64, point million, and this next artist has 3 million, and numbers, hype. So that led me to posting my first piece, and I did two more after that, under the same price umbrella, because I didn't I didn't know yet. So I priced it at 5 ETH, which at the time was at $8,000, because I was like, okay, if we out here selling $1 million $1 million pieces, let me go ahead and get mine. I just want 1,000. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot. No, no. So what I've learned is, one, those people who are selling those pieces for that amount of money, and I think everybody needs to hear this, to save you some time, to save you some trouble. If you are this person, if you have not built a community that is used to paying that much for your art, or if you're not people and have Christie's, worldwide auction house, who has put in the work, meaning they've been around for 30 plus years, to have that kind of power, that leverage, then you got to start. First of all, if you don't already have a price range that people are used to buying your work at, let's say you're super new to coming into creating and posting pieces, but you're also new to the NFT space, you have no community or fan base, I would start super low. You just want to get it to a collector, right? You just want someone to say, hey, I like your art, and not have to go through much trouble or spend too much money to get your art. You can increase it over time. That connection is everything. So you want to be able to say, hey, I just want you in my circle. You like my art. Like, I want you to be considered a collector because you like it so much, it's going to be in your space. For example, I have a piece that is for sale for $5. I think it's like 0.0098 or 68 ETH. Yeah, and that piece has sold, and I've given some pieces of that away. And I have no problem with that. Let me even share this too. I'm honestly putting more money into getting the piece out there, because that's just how, that's just good marketing. That's something that I'll explain later, something that I learned in the past. Now I realize I'm going to apply it into the NFT world because it's worked for me in the past. But I'm taking it times 10, because the NFT world is just, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? As you already know, everything that's possible in this space. So, I've made little stickers. Each collector gets one of those. I got little postcards in this box right here. But they're super cute. But it's just to say, thank you for buying the piece. Like, I can create another video on like how to take care of your collectors. But I just wanted to say that, put, whether it's an NFT or not, give people, I think, that physical option. I'm getting into marketing. Okay, so let me backtrack and go into, because we can talk about that. I have a Facebook group for that, that I'll put in the description below, where I talk about that. It's a live Q&A. You get 2 hours of you being able to share your screen if you're stuck on anything, even from animating your piece, the basics of it. I can walk you through it. You can share your screen. We can talk it out. So we can talk about the marketing side of it next, on another time. So one thing, back to pricing your art, that you want to do is to have different levels. People have this think about all of the companies that do this. I mean, Chili's was just there yesterday. Chili's 2 for $20. You know, they got the 2 for $20, 2 for $25, but they also have things outside of that. They also have ways that you can add more to your meal, right? Like a $5, yeah, you get the free drink, but for $5 extra, you get, you know, a margarita or a beer. Think of your art as a business. You have to, it is, you know, and you are worth that. You should be more than, you know, comfortable doing that, because it's just the truth. So if you want to sell your piece, selling is a business aspect, and so you have to start thinking of your art as a business. Another example of a company that does that, you know, people give away stuff for free. So like I said, I've given away a couple of the mommy money flakes for free, treating them just like they're a regular collector, you know, and by meaning giving them everything. And so with this site that I use to get some digital features, I also use it for content like creation in a way. Yeah, they offer you, right, a free app, and then they have the premium feature in between, and that's how you scale up. Or for example, with my art, I have my $5 pieces, I have $100 piece, and I have $150 one, and then I'm going to eventually go to 300 maybe for my next drop. We'll see. I honestly don't know. I might just keep doing 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 till I get that community built, and then execute onto lifting my prices. Let's take Queen Bee, for example. Beyonce did not start, or Jay-Z did not start at, you know, selling out shows for, I don't even know how many, like $3,000 tickets. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly, but they started out in a chitlin circuit, and they, you know, started, you know, at a small rate and built that over time. I'll say you cannot come in the game thinking that you are going to, and that's cool if you do at first. Take that piece down, okay? Take it back down if it hasn't sold, because I'm here to tell you that your ultimate goal is to connect. One, you want people to have your art. When someone connects with your art, they're like, man, that's dope. I had someone come to me while my piece was at $8,000, and she was like, I love it, I love it, I love it, but it's just too much. What can you do? She's one of the persons who I gave this free piece to. And then once I took the other pieces down and put them back up for 100, by the way. And I'm going to be connecting with her to let her know, hey, you know, it's up, it's here. You know, we still talk pretty often, because we built that relationship. And she's real cool people. I took it back down and repriced it. I want to go over that. I can show you guys, if you let me know in the comments below that you want to see a video on how to delete, because there's this whole thing of like burning an NFT. I don't know where all of this terminology came from, but minting is just listing. Burning, correct me if I'm wrong, is just deleting. Just like shilling your artwork, it's just commenting below. Ciao. Leave it to the NFT world to put a spin on it, you know. But yeah, so yeah, it's just deleting it, and you also do not have to pay to do that. I did, right? You do have to pay to take it down as a listing, but you don't have to pay to take it down out of your collection. So you just go straight to the collection and you take it down. And all you have to do, I can explain it to here now. You just go to edit, and then you go to your collection. It gives you an option to edit. It's like a pencil button, I believe. And then you're going to scroll down. It'll leave a pencil mark now that you're ready to edit. In the corner of every item that you have, you press that, and then you it'll take you go all the way down to the bottom, past your description, past your title, all of that. And at the bottom, there will be a delete button. Boom, it's gone for free. So yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here to tell you to have your items listed at different prices. You can do $20, $40, $30, whatever. Oh, and the last thing that I want to say, and this is not quite pricing your art, but just to give you extra something to help you sell your art alongside the pricing. Go in and turn those items, if you haven't already, into multiple pieces, not a one of one. You want as many people to have that at first. And then, right, you have this base of just people who have your artwork. I'm talking hundreds, 50, hundreds, thousands, like tens of thousands of people eventually to just have your artwork, to be able to say, I own a piece. Those are advocates for you. You know what I'm saying? Those people are now ambassadors for your work because they're gonna, for the stickers, show it to their friends. For the postcards, they can put it on their fridge if they're into that. It's all up to you. I'm gonna be making a calendar. You want to have it as many versions as you're comfortable with that works with your style of art. These things work with my style of art. I'm comfortable with that. But think outside of the box to make your art seen and make your art accessible to as many people as possible, starting with creating it into multiples. And I have a video on that. I will tag it in this video. But yeah, just make sure, or tag it, I'll put it in the description below, but turn it into multiples. I use OpenSea. There's a special little thing that you have to do on OpenSea, and so I have that addendum that you have to add to the URL code. And so yeah, you just want to make it as let as many people who are interested in you have your art, and you don't want it to be difficult at the very beginning. That's just the honest truth. And I hope that helps you. And I hope that you can understand that perspective. And if you want to dive into it more, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. But also, if you want that live interaction, join the Facebook group, guys. I have hopes that I'm going to help a lot of people in that space, because I think I just wish I would have had that when I was coming into the NFT space. And it's all, it's all going to be via Zoom, and you'll just drop your email on the landing page, and I'll let you know when it'll be a week prior. It's a weekly thing. So, and I'll put the old videos here on YouTube as well. So if you can't join, still join the group. But if you can't make it that week or this week, for example, just you can catch the replay here on YouTube. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful. If you again have any questions, let me know. Be sure to follow my other pages, and I hope you have a great morning, noon, night, day, whatever time you are watching this, and talk soon.